Remembrance Day coming up. The end to the Great War, sometimes known as World War One. We should remember, because there's many in our families who have memories of those days, and grandparents, uncles and others who were involved, and they, at great cost to their lives, put in an effort that was rather extraordinary. When I reflect on my own father's involvement in the war, he was actually involved in World War One, and he put his age up to get into the army. Yes, he left the joys of coal mining for the vagaries of war. I was thinking about the things that he told me. Not that I was listening very much, but then who of us did? And as I reflected on the things he told me about the cute, the quaint and the quirky things. He told me about the fact that he could bot a cigarette in 6 different languages. And I suppose that's important. But then I thought, what didn't he tell me? What couldn't he tell me? Could he tell me about the things he did with the bayonet? I don't think so. So I sat and I put pen to paper and I wrote, how could my father tell me of the things he did at the war? Would he want me to remember what he can't forget anymore? Scenes engraved in his heart forever, scenes he would so like to forget. Still we march every year to remember and honour, and yet. Must I speak of the bloodshed and gore, how bodies won't work any more? Must I speak of the limbs blown apart, notwithstanding the dreams in his heart? Must I tell of crushed bodies and fears, explosions resound in his ear? How his mate took the bullet and fell, and the glory seemed much more like hell. How he had to go on, leave him there. There's no time to stop and repair. Though his heart was broken and sore, still he's got to get on with this war. Pressing on through the slime and the mud, his heart madly pumping his blood. How he had to go on, take that hill. Though his heart's with his mate back there still. Yes, we tell it with words like victorious and rhymes that sound great like glorious, and forget other parts of the story like painful and fearful and gory. Yes, we leave out that part of the story. How could my father tell me of the things he did at the war? Would he want me to remember what he can't forget anymore? Scenes engraved in his heart forever, scenes he would so like to forget. Still we march every year in remembrance, to remember and honour, and yet. Thanks, Dad, lest we forget.